2 Samuel chapter 11. David, Bathsheba, and Uriah. And so it happened in the spring of the year, in the time when kings go out to battle, that David and Joab and his servants with him and all of Israel, and they destroyed the people of Ammon and besieged it, and they besieged Rabbah. But David remained in Jerusalem. And then it happened one evening that David arose from his bed, and he walked on the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman bathing. The woman was very beautiful to behold. So David sent and inquired about the woman. And someone said, "Is this not Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite?" Then David sent messengers and took her, and as she came in to him, he lay with her, for she was cleansed from all her impurity. And she returned to her house. And the woman conceived. So she sent and told David, and said, "I am with child." Then David sent to Joab, saying, "Send me Uriah the Hittite." And Joab sent Uriah to David. When Uriah had come to him, and David asked how Joab was doing, how the people were doing, and how the war was prospering. And David said to Uriah, "Go down to your house, wash your feet." So Uriah departed from the king's house, and a gift of food from the king followed him. Then Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and did not go down to his house. So when they told David, saying, "Uriah did not go down to his house," David said to Uriah, "Did you not come from your journey? Why did you not go down to your house?" Uriah said to David, "The ark of Israel and Judah are dwelling in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open field. Shall I then go down to my house to eat and drink and lie with my wife? As you live, as your soul lives, I will not do this thing." Then David said to Uriah, "Wait here today also, and tomorrow, and I will let you depart." So Uriah remained in Jerusalem that day and the next. Now when David called him, he ate and drank before him. And he made him drunk, and at the evenings went out to lie in his bed with the servants of his lord. But he did not go down to his house. In the morning it happened then that David wrote a letter to Joab, and sent it by hand to Uriah. And he wrote in the letter, saying, "Set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retreat from him, that he may be struck down and die." So it was, while Joab besieged the city, that he assigned Uriah the place where he knew that there was violent men. And then the men of the city came out and fought with Joab, and some of the people of the servants of David fell, and Uriah the Hittite died also. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war, and charged the messenger, saying, "When you have finished telling the matters of the war of the king, if it happens that the king's wrath rises and says to you, 'Why did you approach near the city when you fought? Did you not know that they would shoot from the wall? Who struck Abimelech, the son of the Jebusite? Was he not the woman who cast a stone and a milestone on him from the wall, so he died in Thebez? Why did you go near the wall?' Then you shall say, 'Your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also.'" So the messenger went and came and told David all that Joab had sent by him. And the messenger said to David, "Surely the men prevailed against us, and came out to us in the field. And then we drove them back as far as the enter of the gate. And then the archers shot from the wall of your servants, and some of the king's servants are dead. and your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also." Then David said to the messenger, "Thus you shall say to Joab, do not let this thing displease you, for the sword devours one as another, strengthens your attack against the city, and overthrow it." So encouraged him. When the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah her husband was dead, she mourned for her husband. And when her mourning was over, David sent and brought her to his house, and she became his wife and bore him a son. But the things that David had done displeased the Lord.